Hey everyone, back at it with more Crucible mod campaign, brand new. This is the newest version. This is the second part of the series. I did start over. So, in my last video, I played some Imperial Fists for the first time. First time Imperial Fist action. I was on this piece of land here. This is where the video took place at. So, this is where the Imperial Fist video took place at. And I did take over. So we started here, right? And we did take over this piece of land. We got Assault Marines. And we took over this piece of land. This land here was Strength 4. Which means it was one computer. If you let this piece of land go to Strength 5, it becomes like 3 times harder. So I went ahead and took out this Strength 4. It was not easy by any means, but we did manage to capture it. I did decide to go skirmish mode and really practice the new units, Imperial Fist and Space Wolves. And they are really fun. I really enjoy them. Space Wolves are good, but I feel like they're pretty situational. So they're pretty expensive, and they do tend to die, if that makes sense. They're pretty expensive and they die often. So Space Wolves, you kind of have to babysit them. They do hit hard, like really hard. They hit way harder than normal Space Marines. But you do have to kind of babysit them. And that makes it a lot more situational, I think. You can't just send them out on their own and expect them to win. So, I do like Space Wolves. But I'm not going to use them on every map. And I'm not going to use them... I would say Space Wolves is mostly anti-Tau. If I fight Tau, I'll probably go Space Wolves. Space Wolves, you just want to attack just all the time. And that's my impression of it. So I did reinforce this. It took me like... I will tell you guys now, it took me about 5 hours. It took me 5 hours to go from here to here. Which is kind of sad. So this is after 5 hours of work. We did unlock new units. We do have some war gear. So we got some new units. Can't afford any of them. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the scout. The scout is just not really worth it. To be honest with you, it's just not worth it. And we do have some war gear. As you can see here, we have about half of them. Now, with the war gear we have on, we're not like overpowered or anything. Not even close. So, I'm not going to use my commander to just... In Soulstorm, once you get your commander going, you can just win the game. But right now, we're not at that level. So... For me, I read the Imperial Fist books, so I'm probably going to pick Imperial Fist more often. And I think they're pretty easy to use. The Imperial Fist units are pretty easy to use, not too bad. Space Wolves, all they do is run up and punch people. But with the whole babysitting thing, I would say they're harder than micro. They're a lot simpler, but they're harder than micro, if that makes sense. So, I'm probably not going to be playing Space Wolves as much. And I haven't read the Space Wolf books. I haven't read any of the books. So I'm not like an expert on them or anything. Alright, so this is the map. Orc has been winning a lot. I have tried to look for campaign changes. This patch was mostly campaign changes. And so far I haven't noticed anything out of the blue. AI is still going for my stronghold, The AI just, this AI is attacking the stronghold. This AI is attacking the stronghold. And this AI is attacking the stronghold. So they're all pretty much attacking the stronghold. The only thing I really noticed that was different was they are buying bodyguards, which is different. I think in my last playthrough, they weren't buying any bodyguards, right? So if you look at here, you got some bodyguards there. See how they're buying bodyguards? So I think that's different. They are buying stuff, which is different. They have been fighting for 5 hours. So this used to be like this computer here used to have 4 bodyguards, like up to here. I think last turn it had 4 bodyguards, but then it attacked the HQ and it lost. So now it's back to 1 bodyguard. So that's the major difference I noticed so far, is they're spending most of their points on bodyguards and then immediately losing them the next turn. So that's something I noticed. Other than that, the AI is pretty much the same. I haven't noticed any crazy campaign changes. They told me there was so many campaign changes that they couldn't list them all. But as far as I can tell, them buying bodyguards more often is the only real change I noticed. And they are losing them immediately. I bet next turn they'll be gone. So that's the only real difference I noticed. I will say with Imperial Fist, this stronghold mission gets a lot easier. This mission is so much easier with... This stronghold mission is so much easier with Imperial Fist than it was with Salamanders. So that's the one nice thing about Imperial Fist. It makes this level here like 10 times easier. Now, orcs do attack my stronghold, which they probably will. I will be picking Imperial Fists. I did learn them a bit more. I practiced them a bit more. If we fight Tau, I'll probably go Space Wolves. Probably do some Space Wolves action there. So Imperial Fist special. What makes Imperial Fist unique is their turrets and their ranged units. And Tau is all about ranged units. So I'm not gonna even bother making ranged units against Tau. There's pretty much no point. Tau has the best ranged units, so I'm not even gonna bother challenging them. I'm not gonna make any like fancy ranged units against Tau. There's no point. And yeah, I guess that's it. Talked about the patch, talked about campaign, talked about what I noticed, and yeah. So I do work this week, so this will probably be the last video for a while. So if you guys want Space Wolves gameplay, let me know, cause I can do that. They mostly just run up and hit things, so it's not like the craziest thing. It's not the most exciting thing out there. They just kind of run up and hit things. It's not, you're not missing much. Alright, so let's go ahead and play. I'm not going to reinforce this land, and I'll probably not reinforce. I don't think I'll reinforce this land here. So, yeah. Okay, again, they're going straight for the stronghold. Imperial Guard versus Sisters. Imperial Guard won. It took 2 tries, but they won. Necron versus Eldar. Sisters skipped a turn. Eldar skipped a turn. I'm not sure what Chaos did. Okay, so Imperial Guard looks like it can attack twice, which is pretty good. I don't think Imperial Guard got any changes, but that doesn't mean they're weak or anything. They're still pretty good. So a pretty good faction that can attack twice. Alright, so it looks like Tau attacked Orc Stronghold for some reason, even though they're barely holding on. Yeah, they lost a bodyguard. They had 2 bodyguards, now they're down to 1. So the computer just seems to be buying bodyguards and then immediately losing them. So it does seem like campaign's a lot easier. Campaign so far is a lot easier than the first time, because they just keep, you know, killing off their units over and over, which I'm not going to complain about. I'm not going to complain about an easier campaign. It does make a lot less sense. You know, these guys have been around for like hundreds of years, and they're just ramming their units against the wall. But whatever. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm not going to complain about it. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to reinforce this. There's no real point. I'm not going to reinforce that. I'm probably just not going to bother with that. We could reinforce this, because this gets attacked like all the time. This gets attacked like every turn. So we could reinforce that. This gets attacked like 24/7. So we could reinforce this, make it a bit easier. You do start out with all these buildings, so I guess we're not going to bother with that. Alright, I guess we won't reinforce this piece of land because it's already got everything. We could get the Dreadnought. Dreadnought would be cool. I guess we won't reinforce it. We could. Let's go ahead and deep strike. I think deep striking will be okay. Now, from what I understand, even if you lose, this will go down. This will still go down. Even if you lose over and over again, this will keep going down and down and down. Even if you keep losing over and over again, this will keep going down. So right now it's 4. And if we keep trying over and over again, it should go down to like 2 or maybe even 1. So we just keep attacking over and over and over again. We might lose our guys, but if we just keep attacking over and over and over again, this should go down to 1. Now after we take out Orcs and Tau, I'm not really sure where to go after that. I'm not sure which planet we should go after. I couldn't tell you. Chaos got new units. I don't really want to fight Chaos. Eldar is Eldar, so I don't really want to fight Eldar. Guard is attacking twice every turn, which is really annoying. I'm guessing that's 2 defense missions every turn. One defense mission every turn is annoying, but now it's 2 defense missions every turn. So that's going to be really, really annoying. So yeah, I honestly don't know which planet to go after we're done with this one. I got no clue. Anyways, I guess we'll fight. Yeah. So I don't plan on getting scouts. Scouts are kind of bad. They're not really worth the 200. Salt Marines are pretty good. We could get that. They're not great either. The Land Speeder kind of sucks. The Land Speeder is not worth 500. I can tell you that. It's absolutely not worth 500 points. So, yeah. I think we're just going to skip these guys. Maybe the Salt Marines. Salt Marines could be good. The rest of these are kind of not great. Okay, Rockclaw Foothills. So for Rockclaw Foothills, we could do Dark Angels, or I would like to trap the new units, but this isn't really a defense map, and this isn't really a map you can rush. So that leaves out Space Wolves and Imperial Fists. I think we're just gonna have to go. Not Raven Guard. Raven Guard doesn't really work on orcs. You can't really sneak around orcs. We could do. I think we're gonna have to do like Dark Angels or something. I think Dark Angels is probably the way to go. I think Dark Angels versus orcs is just the go-to. I think that's probably the plan. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do Dark Angels versus orcs. Mostly just for plasma. Dark Angels have crazy good plasma.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. For the Emperor. For terror.
Now, if we do get attacked next turn, I think I'm just gonna end the video. I do work soon, so I'm not gonna like stay up, you know. I think I'm gonna do this one fight and then call it a day, which could disappoint some people. But yeah, if you guys want like a dedicated Imperial Fist video or a dedicated Space Wolves video, let me know. I can do that. And again, you're not really missing much. But I can do a dedicated video if you guys are into that.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. As you wish. Yes, Lord.
My micro.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
I just woke up, so my micro is like all over the place.
What would you position secure? For terror. Yes, my lord.
There should be one computer. It's strength 4, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask. Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
Scouts awaiting orders. Strategic point identified. The Emperor protects.
Oh wow, 4 banners. That's gonna be rough to get through. 4 banners. Wow.
Yes, Lord. I will your instructions. Build routine 7 to 1 initiated.
Orders received. Defending objective. Yes, my lord. Strategic point identified. Yes, my lord.
This is probably not. This is probably not optimal. So I'm not really aiming for optimal.
Scouts awaiting.
To be honest with you.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I'm not really aiming for perfection or anything.
Defending objective.
But yeah, I think we're gonna go Dark Angels. I would like to trap the new units, but this map, I would say this map is anti new unit. If that makes sense.
Yes, most beneficent.
It probably doesn't, but yeah, Storm Boys already. Now I don't really like attacking the computer because computer goes crazy if you attack it. But I don't want the computer capturing land either. So it kind of puts me in a bind. I don't want to attack the computer, but I don't want it capturing land either. There should be a war boss, right? Pretty sure. Isn't the war boss around?
instructions.
Am I wrong on that?
Most beneficent one.
Do they not have a war boss?
Build routine
Kind of a
71
big deal.
initiated. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Scouts taking damage. What would you have? Taking heavy fire.
There's the war boss. I was waiting for that.
Scouts here.
Yes, Lord.
I don't know if I can beat the war boss, to be honest with you, even with all these upgrades. I think the war boss still wins.
Most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Faith is our shield. We are the Emperor's chosen.
I'm pretty sure the war boss still wins, but we're gonna duke it out just to slow him down. Oh wow, it's not even close. Holy crap.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, it's not even close. My commander, not even close to killing the war boss. This is actually a pretty bad start, not gonna lie.
Here to serve. I shall obey. Build routine 7.
Well, again, if we lose, we should still get a reward. It's not like the end of the world.
Scouts ready.
Alright, we're gonna have to retreat.
Yes, my lord.
As much as I don't really want to.
My faith is my shield. Together tonight.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
God, they do so much. Well, really, it's just the war boss. The war boss does so much damage. I can't really compete with that.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve.
We stand ready. He who stands with me.
God, he like one-shots everything I have. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of damage. There's damage, and then there's a ridiculous amount of damage.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Oh my god, he's literally one-shotting everything I got.
Your instructions.
And now they have anti-vehicle, which is bad.
Attack by some swiftest of vengeance.
Oh, I can't. I don't know if I can kill this. I can't. I actually can't. There's no way I can kill that.
Fast attack. Fluffy Gorum. Ride for the
I might have lost already.
What would you have me do? Follow my lead. Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions.
God, that is absolutely ridiculous amount of damage.
Scouts here.
Well, I lost the map. That sucks. If I can just kill the war boss, I should be okay.
Ride for the Emperor.
That's easier said than done.
To the last drop of fuel.
Oh, that's a big army. This might be game over.
Fast attack. Awaiting orders. Speed is nothing without direction. Success isn't fluidity.
There's a pretty good chance this is game over. I lost like everything.
There.
I think my only chance of winning is if they overextend. If they overextend, I can win.
Warriors, his will be done. Fluffy Gorum. Understood.
Praise the Emperor for the honor of the chapter.
Heresy grows from idleness.
I serve mankind.
Just tell me where.
Man, I lost a lot in that fight. Not gonna lie.
Tagging hits. Establishing field reinforcement.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Fear denies.
He who stands with me shall be
Warriors.
my brother.
They have so much map control. It's not even funny.
Attack. Harrison Rose from IS.
Yes, what is it? Yes, Commander.
Area secure.
Alright, this might actually be a loss.
Raider. There. Ride for the Emperor.
Here to serve. I shall obey. With all
At your
due haste.
command, infiltrating enemy territory.
Yeah, if they overextend, I think I have a chance.
Today, the enemy.
But it looks like they're not that stupid. Even the orcs is not that stupid. They got knobs now.
Understood.
He who stands with me shall be my
Focus direction accomplished.
Today,
Oh, that's so bad.
Fast attack.
this day
Come
shall
on,
be a
please
glorious
overextend.
one for the Imperium.
Taking heads.
Weapons at the ready. Deploying fortifications.
No weakness.
That's literally like my only
Glory to the
chance.
Raven Wing.
Is if they
Advance and
overextend.
engage. Harrow the wicked.
What would you have me do?
What's your order?
The Emperor protects.
Understood. Deployed. Glory to the Raven Wing.
Yes,
They have so much map control, it's not even funny.
I exist to serve.
Praise the Emperor.
Marine squad deployed.
Oh, I hate commandos. Commandos are like the worst thing ever.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Commandos with a teleport. Wow.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Position secure.
Faith is our shield. Taking heads.
This is not looking good at all.
At your command. Understood.
I don't think there's a whole lot I could have done to win this one.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
We
peace.
stand ready. Moving out. We stand ready.
Scouts here on patrol.
Why aren't these commandos dying?
We are Emperor's
I don't get why the commandos aren't dying.
We are united in the service.
Command me. Moving out. Take me into battle.
Scouts ready. Yes, my lord.
Heresy grows from idleness. Understood. Taking heavy
There's pretty much no way I can win.
Command me.
Again, they really have to overextend to throw this match away. If they overextend like crazy, I can win.
Orders received. Pilot tech ready. It is time.
It doesn't help that my micro is kind of butt. Why do they keep ignoring my army? That's just rude. They're literally just
Scouts
ru-
awaiting orders.
they're literally just ignoring my army,
Yes, my lord.
which is like super rude.
Understood. Ride for the Emperor. Awaiting
And I still can't
orders.
kill them. They're ignoring my army, and I'm shooting them like to death. And they're just ignoring me. Die! How tanky are you? You're freaking orcs. You're not going down.
Fall back!
I don't get it. They're just gonna reinforce forever, aren't they? There's not a lot I can do to stop that.
Scouts ready.
Can you guys, like, stop being annoying? I'm pretty sure you can do it.
Taking heavy fire. Marine squad deployed.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts here. Strategic point identified. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts reporting for duty.
God, I hate commandos.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Commandos are like the worst thing ever.
Scouts here.
Marine squad deployed.
Strategic point identified.
God. I don't think there's a real way I can come back from this.
Weapons at ready. Marine squad deployed.
Again, the only real way I can win this is if they just overextend. That's my only real out to this. If they keep overextending, I can win.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts in position. Defending objective.
Our foes are never fast enough.
I have awoken. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Resolute and dauntless. Never immobile or rigid.
Land speeder here. The machine spirit is prepared. Land speeder here. As you command.
I am the instrument
While
of
the
his
enemies
will.
of the Emperor still drop breath, there can be no peace.
At last, back to war.
At your
It really doesn't help that my micro is kind of butt. My micro is like super butt right now.
I exist to serve. With all due haste.
Scouts ready.
From the darkness we strike. Speed is nothing without direction. We are the Emperor's chosen. An enemy is attacking. Onward, heresy break.
Command me.
Faith is our shield.
Sorry if I'm not like talking all the time. It's kind of hard to concentrate.
Position secure.
Even in death, I still serve.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
At last, back to war.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Back to war. At last, back to war.
It is like so hard to concentrate right now.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated to serve. Build routine 721
I'll be honest with you, I think orcs kind of threw the game.
I will crush those who stand before
There's a
me.
chance.
Moving out. At last, back to war.
If orcs keeps throwing the game, I can win.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Land speeder
The
here.
enemy is attacking.
Easy objective.
Awaiting orders.
Area secured.
Land speeder here.
Oh boy.
Be a glorious one for the Imperial.
Awaiting orders. Understood. Ever vigilant. Never immobile.
How are you going that way?
Speed is our advantage.
The enemy must be nearby.
Defending a
I am ready to serve again. I will purge the unclean.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
awaiting orders. Stay
Alright,
vigilant.
if Orcs keeps throwing the game, there's like a chance. But only if Orcs keeps throwing the game.
I am the Emperor's
Yes, my lord. Orders received.
There's actually like a small chance. And I think this proves that Space Marines are not bad, right? If you guys thought Space Marines were bad, not that bad. If these Dreadnoughts go down, I'm totally screwed. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I await your instructions. With all due haste. Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord.
My powers are yours.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to back up.
Death I still serve.
I think I did some damage
Your
though.
command. Maintain attack.
I'm hoping I did some damage.
Refuge within our armor.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I accept the challenge. May you lead us.
Who's like not moving? Oh.
Then live for yourself.
Rhino transport is prepared.
Brothers all.
Area secured.
Doing all we can.
I guess we built everything.
Rhino here.
Fear not, Psyker.
Understood.
Rhino transport is prepared. Vengeance for Caliban.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioned. Hide it well. I stand ready.
These stupid commandos are the only thing that's giving me any like really hard time.
Our battle lines shall not be crossed. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Forward to victory. Forward to victory. Stay vigilant, brothers.
You can capture that. That's totally fine.
Transport is prepared.
You can capture
Going
that
straight
critical location. I will let you have that.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Faith is eternal.
Fear our wrath. Moving out. Taking heavy fire.
By the Emperor it shall be so. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned. My faith is my shield.
Rhino here.
I think we're winning. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we might be winning.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Do I detect uncertainty?
Just like maybe winning.
Purge the unclean.
Rhino transport is prepared.
Apothecary ready.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Scouts in position.
Apothecary ready. Standing by. Do your part and he will.
We're starting to float, which is weird.
Commander.
'Cause I'm spending like
By the
crazy.
Emperor it shall be so.
Command me. Moving out.
Kind of weird that I'm
By
floating.
the Emperor it shall be so. Bless the mind of the small. Your wise counsel
If we win this after the rough start, that'd be nuts. We had a really, really rough start.
What are your needs? How can I serve?
Your wise counsel belies your years. There is no such thing as innocence. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I am ready to serve again.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Forward to the victory.
By the Emperor shall be
Be
served.
cool if they
No
went the
weakness.
direction I want them to go, but whatever. They're not really going the direction I want them to go in.
First Company Terminator Knights are yours to command, the Lion's
Lord.
great anvil, to which we shall smite our
I
enemies.
have a war.
Taking damage.
Where to, Commander? I will carry it out.
I think we're winning.
No such thing as innocence. I accept the challenge.
Which would be pretty cool.
How can I serve? I follow your commands.
Why to take consent?
Vengeance for Caliban.
The gallant of Caliban await the
Tainted
order.
shall find no absolution with us.
The gallant of Caliban await the order.
At your command.
Terminators ready.
What are your needs? Taking heavy fire. Deliver me into the fire of battle.
This building will not go down. Which is weird because orcs are supposed to have like fragile buildings and stuff.
To the Crucible of war shall be the Knights march. The Emperor's finest. Apothecary here.
At last, back to war. Terminators moving out.
Spare not to question is to sin.
There we go. That building's finally down. Took forever.
Make way by his glorious name.
Taking hits. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
By his glorious name.
Come on, Terminators.
Make way.
Do something.
Shall stand.
What would you have me do?
The fallen have no chance at redemption.
Command.
I like how they're trying to decap while I'm destroying their base. That's cute. Hopefully this is some sort of win. If we win this after all that setback, that'd be nuts.
Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating enemy territory.
How can I serve? No servant Emperor shall fall tonight.
Hey, we won. Wow. I think at 4 minutes we had 2 squads and everybody was dead, and orcs had complete map control. We went from orcs having complete map control at 4 minutes to winning somehow. That was fun. That was really, really fun. I am like, I just woke up and I'm already kind of tired. That took a lot out of me. I'm not gonna end churn. Orcs are gonna attack me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save it. Did not expect to win that one. I was about to, I was really close to throwing in the towel. I was like super close to throwing in the towel. That was a tricky one. I'm so glad I got the Melta upgrade. The Melta upgrade came in clutch. It really did. That Melta upgrade did so much for me. We were a couple minutes away from getting land raiders and all that, so we were pretty close. Like if it kept going for a couple more minutes, we would have had land raiders and everything. So that would have been fun. Yeah. Not sure if Dark Angels was the best choice. I didn't even get plasma. Like my economy was so bad. My economy was terrible. My economy was so bad that I didn't even get plasma, which was the whole point of picking Dark Angels. I picked Dark Angels for the plasma, but my economy was just so terrible I couldn't afford it. We did get Terminators. We got some Terminators going, Terminator action. So honestly, there was so much crap on screen that I couldn't tell you what helped me out the most. Those Devastator Marines killed everything, which was great. Watching those Devastator Marines mow down everything was a blast. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'm not gonna do the defense mission. Tao's gonna attack me. Orcs are gonna attack me. Orcs are probably gonna attack this one and take it over, because I have no real way of killing the war boss. The war boss was ridiculous. It killed my commander in like 2 hits. It killed everything I had in 1 hit. So the war boss is absolutely ridiculous. Holy crap. I can't believe it like 2-shotted my commander. That's nuts. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's it. See you in the next one. Bye.